This video is an overview of my 2024 Kawasaki Ridge XR HVAC UTV. I will discuss why I chose to purchase this Kawasaki UTV, what am I using this machine for. I'm going to do a little walk around, an overview, and list some of the key specifications. And I will show all of the accessories I've added, what I do and don't like about the machine, and I'll answer the question, would I buy a Kawasaki Ridge all over again? So why did I choose to purchase this Kawasaki UTV? Well, it has a sealed cab, it has HVAC, air conditioning and heat. It has a 3-year warranty. It has Kawasaki reliability. It was price competitive compared to some of the competition. I think it looks good and aggressive. It has good power. And I also like the fact that there's a whole range of Kawasaki accessories that you can purchase for these machines. What am I using this machine for? All weather use, HVAC, snow plowing, firewood, property use and trail riding. I'll just walk around the exterior of the vehicle and then I'll show the interior. This unit has the two bucket seats with the center console. I do believe you can get this as a bench seat too in a different model. I'll just describe the dash panel from left to right. So this is the main display meter. There's a couple of buttons down here where you can change various information. Top one is the actual display meter and you can change vehicle information. There's also the settings tab where you can change the display type, date and clock, service, Bluetooth and some units. Just below those select buttons there's the headlights here, high and low. This is a switch I added for a light bar. The ignition switch is right here. This is the power select switch right here, which has normal, work and sport modes. This is the 2 4-wheel drive select switch, also the diff lock switch. On the XR version, the diff locks on both the front and rear axles. And this switch here is the windshield washer and wiper. HVAC control, which is all fairly self-explanatory. Select lever has high, low, neutral and reverse. This is the handbrake. I added a winch to this unit, so this is the winch in and out control. There's a 12-volt outlet here, storage, glove box. switch too for the window. The headliner area does come with a rear view mirror. The seats are adjustable. There's a little lever at the front of the seat there, you just lift up and slide. And there is a little push lever underneath the seat to remove it. It's fairly easy to remove. The engine is located under the bed area. There's a lever to the left and to the right. The engine's a 4-stroke double overhead cam, 4-valve inline 4-cylinder liquid cooled. The displacement is 999 cc. It provides 116 horsepower at 8,500 revs per minute and has a maximum torque of 73.8 pound-feet at 8,000 RPM. Fuel system is electronic fuel injection. The transmission is a continuously variable transmission, CVT, with high, low, neutral and reverse. The fuel tank capacity is 12.9 gallons. This machine has a turning radius of 15 feet and the cargo bed dimensions are 34.6 inches by 49 inches by 12.8 inches high. The cargo bed capacity is 1,000 pounds and the towing capacity on the machine is 2,500 pounds. The lighting is all LED lighting. Final drive selectable 4-wheel drive with locking front and rear differential. The overall length of the machine is 125.4 inches, overall width is 64 inches, and the overall height is 82.3 inches. The wheelbase is 90.7 inches. The machine has a ground clearance of 13.8/14.6 inches at max preload. The weight of the machine is around 2,000 pounds. The front and rear suspension travel is 12.7 inches. The front and rear tyres are Duro 30 by 10 by 14. The wheel type is aluminum, 14 inches. This machine has electric power steering. The front brakes are dual hydraulic 249mm discs with 2 piston calipers, and the rear brakes are dual hydraulic 249mm discs with single piston calipers. And this unit, as I've said, has a full cab with HVAC. I'll go over the accessories added to this machine. I installed a Warn 4,000 pound winch with a remote. This at the bottom here is the plough mount. So I have a 72-inch plough blade push frame, and this is the mounting bracket that's installed to the machine for that plough. This is the 72-inch snow plough. It's just a simple quick hitch type setup. The red lever just pulls up and you can hook it onto the bars on the mount. Those bars there on each side. I installed a brush guard. I have a spare wheel and tyre for this machine. I installed a rear bumper. The A-arm guards, trail armor A-arm guards have been installed on this machine. This is the quad lock phone mount. You basically just turn the phone 45 degrees and it locks onto the pegs you see at each quadrant. I added a heated seat cover for the driver's seat. I added the roof-mounted Kawasaki LED light bar. And I added a night light, reverse light. I don't particularly like the high revving engine. I'll just let you hear what it sounds like in the cab. It's quite loud. I also don't like the jerkiness of the transmission. When you, especially when you put it in reverse, let off the handbrake, you really got to feather the gas, and it jumps back quite severely no matter how much you try and feather it. Not sure if the camera picks that up or not, but it is quite jerky. The drive select lever is also clunky. The seating position on these machines are also quite upright. They feel like they need to recline back just a little bit, and they do sit quite tall too, so you feel like you're really high up when you sit on them. I did not like the two warranty issues that I had with this unit. The doors kept on latching at high speed over rough terrain. It was just really easy to get the doors to unlatch off the first catch, and then the doors would be banging around and rattling. Kawasaki did fix that, but it did take them some time to get a fix for it, and as a result of that they gave me an extra 6 months warranty. The other warranty item I had was the steering column was very squeaky, so I took it into the dealer to get them to eliminate the squeak, but when they did that they left quite a lot of play in the steering column. So in the end I just took it apart myself and reduced the amount of play, and now it's nice and tight and fixed, and there's no squeaks. The console was also very squeaky and there's a lot of rattles, but I didn't call that in as a warranty issue. I just put some foam strips all around it where it connects to the floor, and that seems to solve the issue. One other thing I don't like is I don't like the height of the unit. I think it's quite high for how long the wheelbase is. So there's plenty of headroom in there, there's no complaints there, but I do think it's quite high, and it definitely does not fit into a 7-foot garage door. And the fuel tank cap sometimes seems like it doesn't vent well. The fuel tank doesn't vent well. When you unscrew the fuel tank, I don't know if you can hear that, but you can hear the gas escaping. That seems like a problem to me. Moving on to the things that I really do like about this machine. I do like the power of this machine. It has 116 horsepower, so it moves pretty good. I'm very happy with the overall power. And I do like the way this machine is styled. I like the styling. I like the Kawasaki aggressive look. I like the availability of all the accessories. It's very easy to get a hold of all my accessories, probably with the exception of the plow. The 72-inch plow was out of stock for a couple of months earlier this year, but I did get one in the end. All of the service points are easy to access on this machine. I can kind of go over and review where some of those service points are. The engine oil dipstick is right here, and and the oil fill is right here on the top of the engine, both very easy to get at. The oil filter is on the right hand side of the machine, just in front of the rear wheel. You can just see it there. That's still pretty good access. The fill plug for the transmission oil is on the left hand side of the machine. The drain plug for the engine oil is right here underneath. And the drain plug for the transmission case a little bit further rearward. Right there. On the right hand side of the machine at the front is the fill plug for the front differential. And the drain plug for the front differential is right at the front of the machine underneath. Battery access is on the right hand side of the machine. There's a little door here. The battery's right in there. Air filter access is under the center console. You can remove the center console by lifting it up at the rear. And there's just a couple of hooks that fit into these slots. They just slide out. And then this is the cover for the air filter access. And you can see here how much foam I had to add to prevent the console from rattling. That cover just lifts out of place, and there's your access to your air filter. The coolant fill and the washer bottle are accessed under the hood, so there's just two half-turn fasteners here. The hood just lifts off. There's the coolant fill, and there's the washer bottle fill and access to all the fuses. I do like this machine in terms of being able to power wash it. Everywhere seems to have really good access to get in with a power washer nozzle and clean everything off once you've been on the trails or in the mud. Nice and easy to pressure wash the floors. I do like the LED lights on this unit. They're very bright. Would I buy a Kawasaki Ridge all over again? I think the answer to that is I probably would, but I think Kawasaki needs to sharpen their pencil a little bit with regards to warranty issues. You know, the doors definitely shouldn't come unlatched every time you go over any kind of rough terrain. There's also a lot of fit and finish quality issues on the inside of the cab. They say it's automotive quality, but it is not automotive quality. There's a lot of squeaks and rattles that you could be taking it back to Kawasaki every 5 minutes, but my suggestion there is just take control yourself and fix the areas that rattle with foam strips and things of that nature. Like I said, I would buy one again, but they would have to fix all the warranty issues first. I hope you found this video informative. Thanks for watching.